welcome to another episode of LesBcookin808. Today we're going to make corn chowder. The way I know how to make corn chowder. I'm not on a diet. Doesn't look like I'm on a diet. So we're cooking it with a lot of flavor. And we're going to start with the bacon. So we went ahead and we chopped up some bacon in slices. This is going to give us a lot of flavor. So go ahead and just fry the bacon. Don't worry, it sticks a little bit. Put on medium-high temperature on the electric stove. And as it starts to cook, the fat will render off and the bacon will stick to the pot. So one thing with bacon is that if you add any ingredients to it, the bacon's gonna kind of stay in the state that it is. So you want to cook the bacon to how you like it in your corn chowder. Not floppy, but not crispy. So kind of like in between. So I'm just gonna cook the bacon down. As you can see, the fat has somewhat rendered off of the bacon. We have all this goodness, this oil. See this goodness at the bottom of the pan. Don't worry about it. Yep. And again, if you're health conscious, you can eliminate the bacon. You can use turkey bacon, whatever it is. But you know, I love food. Never trust a skinny chef. So we use real bacon. So at this point, we're gonna go ahead and add the carrots. Again, it's a root, so it takes a little longer to cook. Add that carrot. Okay. Let cook for a bit. And I went ahead and just nicely chopped it up, diced it up, whatever you want to call it. At this point, the carrot's been cooking with the bacon and the bacon oil, so it's getting cooked and a little tender. And then at this point, we're going to go ahead and add the celery and onion. I went ahead and prepared this earlier. Again, to your liking. Whatever celery you want. How much onion? I used half an onion. I used half a pack of bacon. I used a couple carrots and I think 3 celery stalks. Okay, so at this point, then the celery and onion will cook and get all the goodness at the bottom of the pan. You see that?
What's the French term for the celery, carrot, and onion mixture? Is it mirepoix?
I don't know. I didn't go to cooking school. Mirepoix.
You just call it mirepoix.
Okay.
It's the base of most soup.
Well, anyway, that's not how I learned how to cook.
Education for you.
All right. Well, I didn't go to cooking school, so yeah, we're gonna let this cook off for a few minutes, and then we'll be back. Okay, so this has been cooking for like about 5 minutes or so. You can see at the bottom, you see how that goodness came off the pan. The onions translucent. Everything's cooked and soft. And then I have about 4 little potatoes. I cut it. Again, it's not a stew, so don't cut it into big chunks, like soup size cubes. So we're just gonna go ahead and give this a stir and you know, let it suck up all that bacon fat. Cook the potatoes a little bit. The one thing you don't have to worry about the potato is, it melting or breaking apart, because that's also going to be thickening the corn chowder as well. So we're just going to let this cook, and then we're going to add some water. And so at this point, if you look in the pot, you can kind of see that the potatoes on the edges, they're getting, kind of translucent. You can see that, right? And versus the middle, that's still raw. We're going to go ahead and add our pepper. You don't really have to add salt at this point because the bacon is kind of salty. Again, you don't like pepper, don't add the pepper. You like more pepper, put more pepper. And we're just gonna add salt and adjust the taste as we start adding our stock. So here's the secret chicken broth. Again, I'm just using what I have. This is a low sodium.
Swanson.
But you can use any chicken broth you want. I'll turn this up a little higher. I put it on medium high. And then we're gonna go ahead and add 2 more cans of water to that. The chicken broth in itself gives it a lot of flavor. So you're just gonna add your liquid to it, add a chicken broth and 2 more cans of just water. I'm gonna mix it around. And at this point, you can kind of taste it. Remember, we haven't tasted anything. We had to add salt because the bacon has quite a bit of salt. Add some salt again to your liking. Everyone always asks, where's the recipe? What about the salt? Well, it changes for everybody. You like salt, add more salt. You don't like salt, don't add salt. You want less salt, add less salt. You know, this is the way I learned to make it, so this is the way I make it. Okay, we added salt, we added pepper, we added chicken broth, we added water. Let's go ahead and taste this. So it's on medium high. You're just gonna cook this for, I would say, about 5 minutes more. By then the potatoes will be almost cooked. It's almost cooked. And then we'll be back.
When in doubt, you can stick a fork in one of the pieces of potato.
Yes, potatoes.
Yeah. Chicken.
So the potatoes are about like 95% cooked. Again, you don't have to worry so much about overcooking them because it's okay if it falls off. It's a chowder. It falls apart. It's a chowder. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and add a can of cream corn because it is corn chowder. It's not clam chowder. This is corn chowder with bacon. This is what we can afford. Alright, so it's corn chowder. And then we'll go ahead, you can add cream, you can add milk. Some people use what's that milk you put inside coffee? The one in a can?
Oh, condensed milk?
No,
oh,
evaporated milk. But we don't have that. We have heavy cream. So we're gonna go ahead and be generous with this. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, don't worry. It looks very liquidy. You're like, oh, chowder's usually thicker than this. Well, you still have to cook down a little bit, and then you thicken it with flour slurry. Yesterday and the other cooking we used cornstarch, and this time we're using flour. What's the difference? Well, cornstarch, potato starch makes the gravy, or it thickens jelly-like. Look here, jelly-like. But if you use flour, it makes it creamier. So if you're making stews, curries, corn chowder, you want to use flour to make it. Not cornstarch or potato starch, because then it's going to make it, well, I guess you can use, but no, don't. It'll make it jelly, so we want it creamy. We're going to cook this down for a little bit, and then we're going to come back and thicken it with the flour. Okay, so we're back. We're going to thicken the chowder now, and here's the secret to not making a lumpy chowder, a lumpy stew: the strainer. Okay, so we went ahead and if you can hold this, we made a flour and water slurry. I went ahead and whisked it together. And then you got to make sure that your soup or your chowder is on high, because the heat is what's going to thicken it. Okay?
So right now it's bubbling. You put the strainer over.
Yeah, over, not inside, over.
Yeah, over.
Okay, up higher. Okay, and we just pour. One little at a time, let it thicken. Okay, and you wanna give it some time for it to cook off and thicken. You can see it's getting thick. Okay, and it's to your liking how thick you want it. You don't. This is still soupy. You see, it's a chowder, so I'm gonna still have to put a little bit more. Okay. Mix. Pour. Just go thicker. So at this point, you're just gonna keep stirring it. It's gonna thicken some more. Gonna allow the, I don't know, the flour to cook off, so it doesn't have like a floury taste. See, so this is a good thickness, some chowder. See?
Yep. And are we gonna turn down the heat? Or
Yeah, I'm gonna keep stirring it so it doesn't get stuck, but let the flour cook off. Have that flour taste, and then after that we're just gonna taste it for seasoning, adjust. Again, it's to your liking. Some people have salty mouths, some people don't like a lot of salt, but it's to what you like. So we've had it on low. Sorry, I had some on my finger, can't waste that. We've had it on low, stirring it, cooking off the flour, and then we adjusted the seasoning. Basically, we added a little bit more salt, again to your liking, and so this is what the end product looks like.
Yummy.
Good on a cold day, good on a rainy day. It's not a rainy day. Good with a grilled tuna sandwich.
Good if you're in quarantine.
Good if you're in quarantine, yes. And you know what? It makes quite a bit. So if you're feeding like a big family and you're on a budget, it's a good one. And in Hawaii, some people even eat this over rice.
This is the finished product. We put it in a clear bowl so you can kind of see throughout. And let's give it a taste.
Long time.
It's very hot.
Like me. Don't do it hot. How's the flavor? Good? Thank you for joining us.
And that's a wrap.